Are you ready for a good chat? Go on and tune in to the Go On Men podcast. It's your place to go with your host, David GSA Wrestling, and co-host, Ryan Iconic Shadows.
Guys, episode 26. This is the fourth one we've done. We're doing well. It doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like we've had a conversation with two hours, so it's not too bad. Maybe it might be longer than that. Right, so we're going to do a bit of a scenario-based episode, so be prepared. That's what it was. I was like, so just pre-warning. So if you don't like that, then obviously it's a scenario-based, so it's up to you. I am your host, David GSA Wrestling.
I'm your host, Ryan Iconic Shadows.
And yeah, so it's scenario-based. We find out that I'm thinking of, what's the movie where the asteroids coming in to destroy the world?
Oh yeah.
The one where it actually hits, and they have got to high ground to survive.
Yeah.
And they've got a bunkers underground. That I'm thinking that kind of scenario. You've got 24 hours to live. Like, what are you doing? Scenario. It's more like if you had 24 hours, what would you do? Situation. What would you do, Ryan?
Well, I'd contact all my family. Sort of like let them know if they don't already know. Just spend as much time with the people that I can.
Zoom calls. Fucking. The thing is, though, I feel like I don't know what I'd do. 24 hours to live. It's hard
I'd
to think.
spend all the time with my wife, to be honest. Like, there's nothing else that comes to mind.
No, I think I would go a bit crazy, to be honest. I think I'd try and get with as many women as I could in 24 hours. That'd be a challenge. I don't know, to be honest. I'd probably just find someone to spend some time with. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking someone to sit and talk to and, you know what I mean? Reminisce about the old days, or fucking, I don't know. I'd probably end up phoning you, I'd end up phoning Ed, I'd end up phoning Paddy, we'd have a Zoom call, because we're all outside at fucking UK, and obviously we'll want to spend time with our loved ones, so fucking, I feel like we'd probably Zoom call for half an hour, chat shit to each other, say goodbye to each other, fucking see you on the other side. I don't know, to be honest, it's a weird question, because like, it depends on the scenario, doesn't it? Like, obviously we're thinking now, but like, I could be married and have kids, you could be married and have kids, you know what I mean? And fucking Paddy's already got kids, he's just not married. Ed's the youngest, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why Ed's not married. Oh, I've got kids. Do you know what? The only reason I'm not married is because I decided better things. But like, I feel like I'd probably go and hang out with Mel. I'd probably spend the last couple of hours with Mel. Probably. I don't know. Fuck knows. My mum would want me to go out with Scotland, but I'm not travelling 5 hours because then I get 19 hours before I die. Like, fucking, believe me, you. I'd probably phone my mum and spend a couple of hours with my mum. Talk to her, fucking. I don't think I'd go and see my mum. I feel like I'd go and see my dad and granddad. I'd probably spend a couple of. See, I'd end up going, like, I'd get pissed me as well. Just before it happened. I'd get fucking blooted. I'd go, because obviously shops again began robbed, wouldn't they? At that point. Oh, that'd be the worst thing. It'd be Carnage, not Street Sweat. Right. No? You don't think?
Yeah, probably.
Like, fucking people will just be fucking breaking into shit. 2K52 might be out by that point. Fucking, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird question to think about, like, because like obviously we all know we're gonna die at some point. I could wake up. I might not wake up tomorrow, but like, it's a weird thing. I've already planned my funeral, so pre-warning. I've already planned that shit. I've gone with a decent song, Sweat. Right. You know what it is? It's because I've been speaking Sweat all week with Shan. Me, Shan, and Sweat spending parties talking about Nevin all week. Fucking, I've planned my funeral. I've planned my funeral music already. I can't play it because obviously we'll get copyright strikes on YouTube. All I can say is the first minute is taking the piss. Like, I'm on a highway to hell, dude, and I'm alive. Never ever see, I'll never see you again. You know, taking the piss. And then I changed to, it's like me taking the piss going, oh, let's properly start the track. And then I've gone with the Supernatural song.
Fair enough.
You know, Carry On My Wayward Son. There'll be peace when you are gone. Put your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. That's what I've gone with. What else have I gone with? The thing is, because I'm at that age, like, I lost my uncle, like, last year. And he was only, like, 19 years older than me. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I've got to plan that far ahead now. Like, there's clearly something in my genes that makes people die young. Do you know what I mean? So, I have planned ahead for when I kick the bucket. Do you know what? I don't want nobody. I said this to me now. I don't want anybody crying. I don't want anybody. I want it to be a fucking party. Do you know what I mean? I don't want you coming in black. I want you in colour. I want you fucking. You know what I mean? So pre-warning.
Basically, you want people to just wear normal clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like, oh, it's such a sad. No, I don't want that. Like, I've lived my life. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? What the fuck? No, because like you know when you go to a funeral and you don't know what to say. I'm always awkward when people die because I don't know what to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want people to remember the good things. Like fucking an episode of podcast for half an hour. You know what I mean, or some shit. Or do you know what I mean? Or like fucking pick one of the fucking 800,000 videos I've got on bastard YouTube. You know what I mean? Like I've lived my life. You know what I mean? I've done crazy shit. I've fucking done it all. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's one of those when it's your time, it's your time. I'd be the same thing if there was 24 hours to live. I'd just parting my ass off until it hits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who cares? You know what I mean? What people are going to judge you? No. Because people are going to be thinking the same. Fuck it, I'm dead anyway. It's already here. Take a look around. It's sunshine. Okay, bit of that song. I've got the other scenario that should tie in really well with this. If there was a zombie outbreak, what would you do? Could tie in with COVID.
What I try to, as boring as it sounds, I've just tried to survive by getting people to team up as much as possible and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck that, you're all on your own for me. You can all fuck off. Even my family's on their own, they can fuck right off. Fuck that. You know what I'd do? Obviously, we don't own guns in the UK for legal reasons. I would go to the TA in town. I would make my way to the tier. I would find a sniper. I would get myself a pack of beer. And I'd go, well, not a pack of beer, but like cans of beer. And I'd go and sit on the roof and play fucking Snipe the Zombie. That's what I'd do. Exactly. And then I'd find myself a little base. Fucking board it up, make sure it's all safe and secure. And fuck you all, you can all die.
You're so nice, David.
Fuck it. Everybody for their own. Yo, that's what happens, though. You know, you team up, someone ends up getting bit because some fucking idiot, and then you've got to shoot them. Do you know what I mean? Could you really shoot someone who you've... Say, right, here's a question, right? If you and your missus survive, but then your missus gets bit, could you really shoot your missus' head?
No.
There you go. That's the reason why. Fuck you. Because I don't think I would have it in me to like shoot like someone I loved in the fucking head. So like I feel like I would be better on my own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I suppose I see what you mean.
Oh, you know what the other one would be? You know the Quiet Place. Have you watched You've watched the Quiet Place, haven't you?
Yeah.
I would not survive in that world. I'd be not a chance. I'd be dead in fucking 2 days. The UK, all the UK would get killed in 10 minutes. Because we can't shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? Like, America, they might shut up, but like in the UK, we're like, want a tea and crumpet? Let's put some telly on. Bang! Fucking, it reminds me of, what's the fucking movie? With a zombie apocalypse. Oh, what? With fucking Sean, the way they did the 3 movies, they oh, what the fuck's it called? The makers of Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
What's that called? Oh, Shaun the Dead.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Shaun the Dead. You know when you go to, let's go to the local pub. wins the jackpot. Fuck. We're dead. No, I feel like we'd be fucked. I feel like the UK would be the quickest country that would get wiped out if there was a zombie apocalypse. Like, America would have it bad, but like the UK would have it so much worse. We haven't got guns, bro. What are we gonna do? Take them out with a cricket bat? You know what I mean? We can't, like, if you see, when you see Shaun of the Dead, they've all got golf clubs. Okay, that's close range. A zombie's just gonna turn around and bite your fucking ass. Do you know what I mean? The fuck? Honestly, I think we'd be fucked. I think if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd take my chances with an asteroid over a zombie apocalypse at UK. That fucker might miss. That fucking zombie won't. I tell you one place that we would be fucked if it was like World War Z. Christ. Have you seen them motherfuckers?
Yeah, I've seen the video game as well. It's mental.
Bro, could you imagine if they could stack up like that? It's like I Am Legend as well. When they look like they're on steroids. Will Smith. Have you seen the alternate for that, by the way? Did you know there was an alternate ending to Will Smith's fucking movie?
Is there?
Yeah, I Am Legend. He gives them the cure. He gives them back the woman, and they all walk off. I was like, I'm glad you picked the other ending that he blew himself up. Christ, that would have been a shit ending, that wouldn't it? Here you go, have your woman back. I'm sorry, I apologise. Don't worry, leave us alone. Enjoy life. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Imagine you could communicate with a zombie like that. Well, Billy, I've got your wife, it's all good. Because you'd have to speak through your glasses, they can't hear you. Try to communicate by sign language. Fucking no. It's a weird one. I don't know, to be honest. I thought it was a weird idea for a concept for this podcast. But like, I feel like it was a funny little scenario.
Yeah.
What about Jurassic? Right, here's a question. You've got the option. Would you make Jurassic World or would you not make it?
I wouldn't.
Would you not?
No.
100%, 100%. I think I could outrun a T-Rex on steroids.
Okay.
It'd be the new challenge instead of slap the bull on the ass, slap the T-Rex on the leg and run like fuck. 65 miles per hour. Run, Forrest, run! Have you not seen that in America, by the way? There's an actual tradition of slapping a bull on the ass.
Alright.
You have to run up, slap the bull on the ass, and then run back. But the bull doesn't react. So say you slapped it first, right? The bull wouldn't react because the bull wouldn't be expecting it, right? Because the bull's like, fuck you, I'm going to fucking destroy you, right? So he doesn't think anybody's pals enough, right? But the second person who slaps the bull's ass, that bull is turning on fucking captain. Do you know what I mean? And what movie was that on? What movie was that on? That was on a movie, that, by the way. What movie was that on? I can't remember. There was a movie where they do that. You know, they slap the bull on the ass.
Yeah.
It might be. Was it not Hangover? It can't be Hangover. I can't remember. I think it's somewhere like that. But yeah. Have you got any other questions for this one? This one's short, sweet. Have you got any other scenarios? We're doing scenarios, so scenario best. Or have you got any stupid questions? Ryan's good at stupid questions, by the way. That's Ryan's thingy on this podcast. Is he's good at stupid questions.
If you could go forward or backwards in time, which would you rather do?
You son of a bitch! I said that today. Fuck! I said that to Sweat today. I'd go back. I actually answered that because I'd go and spend time with my granddad before, like, my great granddad passed away when I was like 12 and I was really close to him. And there's days where
if you couldn't say who you are.
Oh, but that's different. Then I'm not going to do that. Then I'm just going to go in the future, fucking get a book and come back and bet on everything and be a billionaire about it.
I wonder where you got that idea from.
Fucking no, but like I didn't think of that actually. Yeah, no, because
Back to the Future.
yeah, no, I didn't mean that. But like, I never thought that because he wouldn't know who you was. The thing is, though, I'm just saying this. I look the exact same near enough as when I was a kid. If you shave the beard off, I look like the exact same person, just a bit older. So like, if I shaved my beard off and shaved my hair off, I think he'd know who the fuck I was. Because do you know that happened to me, by the way? Randomest fucking thing ever, right? Speaking of like, people wouldn't know who the fuck you are. I played rugby for Blackburn Rovers Football Club for probably fucking 8 years. But then I stopped playing, and obviously I went to school and shit. And then obviously played for the school team. I was in, this is how creepy it is, I was in a pool in Rhyl, Wales, right? You know the Sun Life Centre, where it is? The big fucking Rhyl fucking thingy, swim centre. Yeah, have you ever been to Wales?
No.
Right, that's why, so it's part of the sound rhyme what the fuck it looks like. Anyway, so I'm in there, right, and there's you've got two. You've got one that's where you can, like, to describe it in basics, you've got a swimming pool, but then they do you know, like, everybody out of the lagoon, and they do like tidal waves, you know, where it drags you out and it pulls you out. Like, they've got like a wave machine, you know, that makes the water move. Like waves.
Yeah, I think when I've gone to swimming pool in Bridlington, they had a similar thing.
Yeah, well, they do that in Rhyl, right? So you try and hang on to the bar like a fucking mental patient. I tried to swim on it, mate. It fucking dragged me. It fucking threw me back, bro. Proper pumping as well. There's also like a surfboard, you know, where you can go on a surfboard over waves. And then there's also two like big rides, you know, you can come down like slides. I'm in there, I'm chilling. I'm with the family, so I'm with my sister, my stepdad, my mum, and my younger brother. And this guy comes over, he goes, David. I'm like, do I know you? He went, yeah, you played for Blackburn Rovers, didn't you? I went, yeah, years ago. He went, oh yeah, I'm thinking. I went, oh shit, I didn't know who the fuck he was. Didn't have a Scooby fucking do. That's all. I'm really bad at names, but I'm usually good at faces. Didn't know who the fuck he was. At all. I'm shit at names. I'm good with Ryan, because I've known Ryan for years, but like, if I've known you for like a couple of years and I've not spoken to you in ages, it's like, I can't remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really bad at names, but yeah. Some kid randomly knew my face from like fucking, I'd aged about 5, 6, 7 years, and the fucker knew exactly who it was. Big Liverpool. So alright, cool. Hiya, how you doing? I don't know who the fuck you are. You know, I didn't say that to him. I was like, yeah, I've just got to go. Family's asking. Didn't I just want to get the fuck over to know who the fuck he was. But yeah. Because you don't know, you know, when they're like that, you don't know if you're going to get kidnapped. Be taken. That's a weird scenario. What would you do if you was the taken? If you was in taken, what would you have done?
I don't know.
See if my kid had got kidnapped, I would have been going psycho.
Well, yeah.
I probably would have done the lead diesel. I may not have a lot of money, but what I do have is a set of skills. Skills that make me an Edward to you. With a better accent, probably. But yeah, fucking. I think that's it, mate. I don't think I've got any other scenarios, unless there's anything you want to add. Oh, we asked the back. What would you do? Sorry, what would you go back or forward?
I'd probably go back just to see family that I never knew, because then they won't know who I am. So
yeah, good point.
So actually, a good person to see would have actually been my great granddad and my great grandma, because they didn't really know me that well, because I was only a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And because, you know, I know it's not something we like to talk about, but as people get older, they sometimes don't remember things as easy.
No. Dementia.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you know, that was one thing I can give my granddad due. He went like 70 odd, but he knew me perfectly, and we was like really close friends. To the point where like I would spend nearly every day with him for at least 4 hours. We would watch Animals of Farming Wood, Indian in the Cupboard, because Ryan loves taking the piss out of it. By the way, it's not racist, it's a fucking movie.
Oh yeah, exempt from being racist because it's a movie.
Yo, you don't want to start that argument. Have you not seen the fucking... I can't say it on here because we'll probably get fucking demonetised and shut down. But there's a movie that says... uses 2 technical terms that you can't say legally. And, yep, how that's a movie from 1990. I haven't got a clue. So, I'll take Indian the Cupboard over that one. And And we also watched like Walking with Dinosaurs because we kind of love dinosaurs. Littlefoot, Land Before Time. We were just really close. Like when he taught me how to play cards. Three of one and four of the other.
Yeah.
Fucking taught me how to play. What's this taste, man? We used to just have a laugh. I used to go in easy, make me some soup and toast. My younger brother had an obsession with going to McDonald's because he got Jaffa cakes every time he went. You know, because he was autistic. Fucking, that was my thing with my granddad and Jack. That like he would love Jaffa cakes from my granddad, and he'd go every day for Jaffa cakes off my granddad. Do you know what I mean? I was very close to my granddad. I was very close to my great dad as well. She passed away when I was 8, but like we had a really good bond. To the point where I think the day she died, I was meant to be staying at her house with my granddad and her. So yeah, I had really close. Like I said, I was really close to them both. And obviously, I think sometimes if I wanted to get away from family, I'd go and spend it with my granddad. You know what I mean? So like if I couldn't be asked being at home, I'd go and spend the day with my granddad. So yeah, that's what I'd do. Go back and see him, and just like fucking tell him what's going on now. I think I'll see his opinion, record him, show him a smartphone. Yo, if we went back there, you like the thing is though, could you take shit from the future to the past?
Don't know.
Because like if we could take a phone back, we're gonna blow up people's fucking minds.
Like what the fuck?
Because I was on about this the other day, like how technology's jumped forward. Because Sweat was like, "Oh, everybody had a mobile when they was a kid." I said, "No, they didn't." So I didn't get a phone until I was like 13. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Might have been about the same.
Yeah, but like I don't think it was because I think it's because phones were so dear back when we was kids. Do you know what I mean? Not many people had mobiles. It was more landlines, wasn't it? And now I think it's cheaper to get a mobile than it is to get a landline. Do you know what I mean? So how times has changed. You just got to pay for it street. I end at street as well for doing a phone call. Back in our day. We've turned into the old man. I said this the other day. I've turned into the old man that I hated when I was a kid. Then you'd be like, oh, he's an old grumpy fucker. Yeah, that's me now. I've turned into an old grumpy fucker. Anything else you want to add? Any other stupid questions? I can't remember the other question I asked. There was another question I asked. You know, with that one. But I can't remember what the fuck it was. I love how you must have read my fucking brain before, by the way. Because literally that's the question I asked Shannon Sweat. Because Sweat was like, oh, I'm just going to... Because I knew where Sweat was going. Sweat said, I'm going to future. Said, you can't bring a book back that tells you how you win. Or, and there was another one as well, like, you can go back and put, you know, money into Mac. So, like, obviously, back then, £1 was a lot of money. So if you went back with 500 quid or £1,000 in money, do you know what I mean? If you went to bought stock in your fucking, you'd be a billionaire by now. You know, you went and bought a stock in something, that's cheating. But yeah, I think that's it, boys and girls. Unless Ryan's got any other stupid questions. Because he usually pulls them out of his... Did you know, you don't random questions, I'm just going to leave it down to you, because you come up with some random shit. Like the chocolate bar, the takeaway, what else did you bring up? Obviously the time travel. I don't think I've got anything. Oh, by the way, I am going to get round to sorting the computer. Every time I've gone to set the computer up, I just can't be asked. I fixed the chair the other day, though, forget it set up, so I just have to fucking spend time actually editing. Doing it. But yeah. I think that's it, boys and girls. I think that is us done for tonight, because that is 4 we've done. I'm going to go and whip Ryan's ass on Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want to see that video, it'll probably be on our channels, but it's probably been up for, like, just type in David GSA takes on Ryan Iconic channels. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! He's probably whooped my ass. I'm probably just boasted ahead of time. Yeah, you do the celebration and then I'll do then someone's right. But no, yeah, that's it, guys and girls. I'm gonna try and whoop Ryan's ass on Yu-Gi-Oh! He's probably gonna shit on me because that motherfucker knows how to play the game. When it comes down to Pokemon, I'll probably whoop his ass. Anyway, we'll see you all in a bit.
See you later.
Oh shit, I forgot to sign out. I've been your host, David GSA Wrestling. Do you know what it is? It's because we fucking forget. It's because we've done so many back to back. Like, you fucking forget. Yeah, I'm getting old. In 10 years, I'm gonna be like, this is your boy, David GSA Wrestling. This is episode 500 of the Go On Then podcast. I have now aged 100 years. I don't know how I can pull that voice off, but I will. Alright, we'll see you all in a bit. Peace.
It's better.
Did you enjoy our little chat? If so, why not drop a like? And if you want to see more, why not hit the subscribe button?